told y'all, you got to program this in your subconscious mindset. See, a lot of people don't understand how to work the subconscious mindset. You know, the subconscious mindset is what feeds your conscious mindset. You know, and until you get that down pat, do you understand how exactly to feed your subconscious mindsets to actually produce whatever you desire. And it got to be a burning desire, you know what I'm saying? I don't understand if you guys know what a burning desire is, you know what I'm saying? That's basically like something you want so bad you can damn near feel it and touch it and imagine yourself with it already. You know what I'm saying? So that's how you got to get it, you know what I mean? But, so this book right here, right? You know, this book right here, I'll show y'all. So this book right here, I was getting up every morning at 5 o'clock. 5 o'clock every fucking morning I was getting up, right? I got up and I watched A-Lux, right? That where the future millionaires and future billionaires go. So if you guys want to know where I went to become before I became a multi-millionaire, this is where I was going. And to this day, I still go here. I got my whole team. I got my whole team doing this shit. But I'm gonna show y'all real quick. Hold on, give me 1 second. I'm gonna show y'all this shit in my YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but I'm gonna put y'all on game, man. The universe will respond, like real shit. One thing y'all understand, the universe will respond, boy. You know what I mean? Okay, alright. Wake up, boy. But look, check this out, right? So yeah, my garage is on my floor. That's like the 44th floor, I believe. Yeah, the cars, like they go into the garage. You drive in, and then that bit like it got an elevator, like, and they go take it all the way to my penthouse. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that shit gonna be fire. Carmen gonna have her road. I'm buying me a Bugatti next year too, so I'm gonna have me a Bugatti in that house right there. I already know for a fact. I already made my mind up. I'm gonna have me a black and green Bugatti in there. Or either my Lamborghini Aventador. I'm gonna get a Lamborghini Aventador next year too. Like, it's a must, you know what I'm saying? It's about that time. But yeah, this right here. Here you go, right here. So, you know. Yeah, this right here, bro. So this is where the future billionaires and future millionaires go. You know, and you get a lot of gains. So let me show y'all. This is my 2019 journal that I found. And it helped me learn a lot about people. You know what I'm saying? You go some of the books that I had, The Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Good to Great, Richest Man in Babylon, Millionaire Next Door. It was 2019. You know what I'm saying? And you know, look at this shit. Main channel deals, music. That was 2019. I wasn't even doing music for real back then. But 15 signs you're not ready to be rich. You know what I'm saying? You can't save. You still expect to get rich quick. You wait for the right time. Ain't no fucking such thing as the right time. The right time is the moment you start. You take pride in your humble lifestyle. That's why when y'all be like, you need to be humble, I laugh at niggas. Only broke people tell somebody to be humble because only a broke person take pride in their humble lifestyle. That's why you broke. You think hard work is all it takes. You know what I'm saying? Hard work is not all it takes. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, it don't even take hard work to actually be successful. I mean, wealthy. Now, to a certain extent, I have to explain that to you. You know what I'm saying? You work a job you hate. Some of y'all niggas still at a job you hate, but you want to be successful. Like, how do you expect to be successful when you at a job that you hate? It don't make sense. It's not gonna work. Yeah, you spend too much money on entertainment. Yeah, a lot of y'all niggas just, I guess your whole life a joke. You know what I'm saying? You spend your money on entertainment. So you scared of change. Some of y'all niggas in the city where y'all don't want to leave. Some of y'all know y'all in a small town where you can't succeed, but you scared to move because you don't know nobody, or you act like you ain't got nobody to come with you. Shit, boom, 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 whatever. You know what I'm saying? And you have a single income and you don't read for growth. That's one thing right there. A lot of y'all don't read for growth. And your friends want the simple lifestyle. See, a lot of y'all hang around people that don't want the same desires as you. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell you, 9 out of 10, you are what you hang around. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, you need other people to motivate you. If you can't motivate yourself, you will not be successful. You can't think that you got to just depend on somebody else to motivate you. You got to be able to motivate yourself. You know what I mean? And then things poor people waste money on. You know what I'm saying? I got all the things people waste. I was waking up every morning, right? So don't think that I did all this in one day. I used to wake up every day. Every day I do one topic. Things poor people waste money on. That was one day. I watched the video early in the morning. So I get up at 5 o'clock in the morning. I watch a whole video. And after I watch that whole video, I take my notes from whatever video I watched. Like 15 ways to make $1 million. You know what I'm saying? 4 years ago. Honestly.
Time soon. But if you want to start today, we recommend you pick up the 10X Rule by Grant Cardone or the Sales Bible by Jeffrey Gitomer. You can get one of them for free as an audiobook.
You know what I'm saying?
Sign up at
so, you know, I just watch the video, take my notes, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, dumb advice unsuccessful people give. You know what I'm saying? This is the dumb advice unsuccessful people give real quick. Be yourself. No, do not be your fucking self. Be the best version of yourself. Find out who you are, who you want to be. Be that person. See, I was doing this shit in 2019. That's why I be laughing at niggas. Like, they don't understand. Like, I might look dumb, y'all. I might don't talk a lot, but I promise y'all, bro, I got a lot of shit in my little big ass long head. Trust me. I just don't let that shit out for real. But if you work hard, you can achieve anything. That is false. In order to be successful in life, you need plenty of skills. Certain levels of education regarding your skills, strong social skills. Remember that. You know what I'm saying? And they say what doesn't kill you make you stronger. What doesn't kill you may leave you paralyzed, motherfucker, for life. Barely alive. you only get a few shots at things in life, so be smart about it. People who say this are weak, and they point at disasters that happen in their life. Well, the lessons you should learn, because they are not the one you're dealing with. You will never hear someone who lost a child tell a couple that been through it, been through the same thing, that they are stronger. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, you know, you gotta understand that everything happened for a reason. Things happen because you or external force make them happen. Once you understand cause and effect, you will stop looking for the meaning in everything, which is a fact. You know what I'm saying? That's just something I still preach to this day. And you can't have high expectations of someone else when you don't have it for yourself. It's just simple, you know what I mean? Do what you love. Early life, you shouldn't do what you listen. Let me tell you. Listen to this one right here, right? I want y'all to read. I want y'all to really listen to this one. Do what you love. Early life, you shouldn't do what you love. You should do what get you paid. Sometimes your passion isn't enough. Like it or not, the real run on money. Passions are expensive. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand this. And something to back this up, I just screenshot a picture of my phone, right? In this phone live. And it was a dude. He worked at the airport, right? And he was one of the guys that do the little sign shit. I forgot the call, but and then now he became a pilot for Delta. So you know he started at the bottom, then made his way to the top. I understand that. You know what I'm saying? Time heals all wounds. Some things you have to learn to live with. Like, it's fast. You know what I mean? But we ain't gonna go through all that. We just keep going. They say, why people fail? So, you know what I'm saying? So, you're like, how you expect to be successful if you don't even understand how people fail? See, you got to study all of this. You got to study all of this, like, before you try to be successful. You see what I'm saying? Because if you don't study this, you'll fall victim to it. You see what I'm saying? See, why people fail? They never try in the first place. How do you expect to win in a race when you're not in it? How do you expect to get anything without putting in the work? You see what I'm saying? They underestimate what it would take. Everything look easy from the outside. It's easy to look at someone's success and think that you can do it until you actually try to do it. You know what I'm saying? Just how everybody try to do the raffles, you know what I'm saying? Everybody thought the raffle was going to be easy. Everybody tried to do the raffles. Now all them niggas failing because they thought it was easy. They don't know the back end of the business, you know what I'm saying? You guys know the back end of the business. Everybody thought that, oh, I could just make a website and I could just raffle my car. I'll make a lot of money. And then next thing you know, they had to realize that it's not how it go. Just how people think YouTube. People think YouTube easy. Or I could just pick up a camera and I could just record my life, and I'm going to be successful like this person. Okay, pick that goddamn camera up and try it if you want to if you ain't got all the damn facts behind that shit. You'll be taking that goddamn camera back, getting your money back, for real. You're lazy. It say don't be lazy when it comes to your goals. You know what I'm saying? And number 4, it say you don't have a competitive advantage. You know what I'm saying? If you're in a race with a goal to complete, it should be the worst. It's the worst race to be in competition. It's for losing. You know what I'm saying? While you're in a race to compete with others, there's that one guy way in the lead. And guess what? He ain't compete with nobody but him damn self. You know what I'm saying? So always remember that competition ain't always the best thing. Because sometimes you got to just come to dominate. You ain't got time to worry about, well, I'm in competition with this nigga, I'm in competition with this nigga. You got to be able to say that I ain't in competition with none of y'all. I'm in competition with myself to be in first place. You know what I'm saying? I let y'all do what y'all want to do. Simple. So, let me see, man. You know, a lot of people make excuses and lack of planning. This is a very, 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 very important one. Lack of planning, you know what I'm saying? You have to make great use of what you're doing. Planning is very important. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people fear failure. Bumps in the road that you have to overcome. See, the fear of failure is what stops a lot of people. See, one thing, once you understand this right here, you got to understand this. Failure is not defeat. Failure is to show you that whatever you were trying is not for you. So you have to turn around and keep going. You got to get up and keep going. Failure is God closing the door that is not for you. Understand that. Failure does not mean that you're a loser. Failure does not mean that you didn't do well. Failure just simply mean that, hey, this is not the way to go. You got to go another way. Simple. You know what I'm saying? Once you understand that, I promise you life will be so much better. Now, look, we're going to go talk about some rules to win in life. See, you got to have a vision for your life. You know what I'm saying? Like, where are you? Who are you surrounding? What is a successful life for you? How do you spend your time? What kind of goals do you have in life? Now, these are questions you got to ask yourself. You know what I mean? So, a lot of people ask themselves these questions. And then they say, number 2, know who you are and what you stand for. The more you know who you are, the less control the world have over you. That's why a lot of people can't control me, because I know my worth. You know what I'm saying? I know who I am. I know my I am. See, you got to figure out your I am. Once you figure out your I am and your worth, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Because then, well, it's some other shit I can talk to y'all about, but I don't want to talk about it right now. But it can get deep. You know what I mean? And then compare honor to yourself. You know what I'm saying? Yesterday, don't worry about who was on top of you. You know what I'm saying? If you ain't looking about for inspiration, motivation, don't worry about who on top of you. You know what I'm saying? Just worry about yourself. And then you got to set a clear and empowering goal. There's no elevator to success. You know what I'm saying? You have to take the stairs. Every goal is a new step. Now, with that being said, every goal is a new step. You know what I mean? It's like, do what you got to understand. See, a lot of people on the ladder, right? And they want to try to take shortcuts. See, a lot of these niggas think that just because they can take 2 steps at a time, you know what I'm saying, they think that they just getting further in the race. But see, let me tell you something about life. If you got a ladder, right, and you got 1 step, 2 step, 3 step, 4 step, 5 step, and you got that one person that just want to go from 1 step, I'm going to jump to 3 step, then I'm going to jump in this step. See, it take you longer to try to do that versus the guy that take each step. So while you over there fumbling around and try to take this step and try to take that step, but every time you turn around, you fall back down because you can't take a step and overstep one. You got to take every step on that ladder. That's how you going to succeed fast. You see what I'm saying? So don't try to take shortcuts. The one thing about life, you can't cheat on life. You cheat on life, that bitch will cheat back. Listen, you cheat on life, it go cheat back. My dad had told me that a long time ago. I was a little boy. He told me that. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, Young Jesus said that in one of his songs. You know what I'm saying? You can't cheat on life. You know what I mean? Real talk. Real talk. But you know, discipline, man. You know, and this one thing. And I really, this is his standout. You know, discipline your mind and your actions. The more disciplined you become, the easier your life gets. Real talk. Real talk, dog. The more disciplined you become, I'm trying to tell y'all, but the easier your life get. Step out of your comfort zone, man. Growth comes from trying new things, failure and success. They say be grateful for what you have and thirsty for more. Simple, because there's never enough. Listen much more than you speak. Nobody learn anything by hearing themselves speak. You know what I'm saying? Always remember that. Forgive, but do not forget. Those who do not forgive are prisoners of their own hatred, and those who forget are poisoned to repeat the same mistake. You know what I'm saying? So remember that. Those who do not forgive are prisoners of their own hatred, and those who do not forget are poisoned to repeat the same mistake. You gotta learn from that. You know what I'm saying? Never quit the game. You feel me? A lot of people be quitting, man. But one thing about it, man, you may lose the battle, but you may struggle, but the game is lost only when you give up. Now, remember that. The game only a real L once you just say, I give up. See, if you keep going, you ain't lost. You know what I'm saying? You just had a minor setback, you know what I'm saying, for a major comeback. How you gotta look at that shit. You feel me? Like, L is not an L until you quit. Respect others playing the game. Everyone have their own story and their own struggle. So show them some respect, just like you show yourself. And it's a problem that a lot of people don't understand. Everybody have their own story and their own struggle. So show their shit respect just how you want people to show your shit respect. Because just because you went through what you went through doesn't mean nobody else ain't go through nothing worse than what you went through. Always remember that. Always remember this. There's somebody out here that's going through a worse situation than you. So before you complain, just always remember, you could be doing worse than what you're doing right now. So you better be grateful for what you at right now and just worry about how to go to where you're trying to go. Because if you dwell on where you at, you will end up being worse than where you at. Because God will set your ass back down, boy, for real, for real. You see what I'm saying? And they say, don't play it safe. You know what I'm saying? Only those who take risks can go find, only those who risk going for it can find out how far they can really go. And that's just facts. I'm talking about real facts. See, I'm a big risk taker. That's why I'm so successful. I'm telling y'all, boy, nigga, I don't give a fuck. Boy, at least I'm going for it. You know what I'm saying? But be intentional, you know what I'm saying? Whatever you do in life, do it because you mean it, bro. So you got to be intentional, be authentic, be real, and don't fear the future. Only those who do not write their own future fear. You know what I'm saying? In order to win the game of life, you need to look into the future and see your opportunities. And that's just facts. That's how you plan, and that's why you need this what this for. You know what I'm saying? It's basically a manifestation planner, okay? And when you go to it, as you see, you got my monthly planner, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you see, and I got definite plans. I'll let y'all see some of my plans, you feel me? Just so that for y'all can just motivate you. But, you know, my habits is exercising, reading, sticking to the schedule. My intention is to impact 10 people's lives next month, you know what I'm saying? Just for next month. And next month, you know what I'm saying, I'm going to make over 10 million next month. That's my goal for next month. I'm going to do 10 million next month. But, you know, and then, you know, I see myself, my new journey, you know, and then my course, my music. So this is my priority. So my course coming out, that going to change live, my new music, my Dreams for Sale merch, and then my penthouse coming next month. So you got to plan ahead, bro. You know what I'm saying? And then you got your morning routine, your visualization, your affirmation, you see what I'm saying? And then your alignment tracker. So now you got to get ready. See, this is, you see, you manifest every day. I'm talking about once you just keep going and you get this, it's a wrap. I can feel it. I can feel the feeling of my wish being fulfilled. You know what I mean? And I know it's all happening for me. Even when life tells me no, I persist with faith. One thing about it, you got to have faith. If you don't got faith, I promise you, you ain't going too far now. You know what I'm saying? I stay loyal to my vision. I won't start persisting until it's manifest. My imagination create reality. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? You got to understand that too. Therefore, I imagine wisely. You know what I mean? And I rely on the evidence of what I imagine rather than the evidence of my circumstances. You got to understand that. Don't worry about where you're at right now. Just imagine where you're going. You feel what I'm saying? And I imagine my life the exact way I desire it to be. I am already living my dream life. You know what I'm saying? I assume that I already have what I desire. I assume that creation is finished. I assume that the universe will pave the way to my heart desires. I visualize my life the way I want it to be, and I watch it. You know what I'm saying? Simple. You will become a creator. You know, keep going, man. But you know, this is. So that basically goes toward what this was saying. You feel what I'm saying? You got to plan for the future. If you ain't planning for the future, what the fuck is you planning for? It's very simple. You know what I'm saying? Not too hard. And don't regret the past. Why regret the past when of that moment you did what you did? You wanted to do it. You know what I mean? And it said you can't change your past, but you can change the way your direction. Well, the way that you can change the direction you move in. Basically, you know what I'm saying? Which is facts. A lot of people sit in the wheel on the past. The past is what hold a lot of people back. You can't relive the past, and you only can live the present, and you only can plan for the future. Remember that. You can only live in the present, plan for the future. The past is gone. You can't relive the past. 6 o'clock, baby. Check that bitch out. And it say, if you want better, go get better. The universe is not going to hand you the life that you want just because you want it. You know what I'm saying? Just because you believe you're special and just because you think you need it. You got to put the work in. You feel what I'm saying? And choose quality over quantity. Don't chase people. Be an example. Attract them. See, we'd rather be surrounded by 3 close friends who are there for the long run rather than have 20 fake friends who just won't answer, or who won't answer your call, you know what I'm saying, when you need them. You have to become the person you will be interested in hanging out with. And that's just very simple. You know what I'm saying? You hang with a celebrity, 9 times out of 10 you're gonna become a celebrity. You hang with the same level, it will gravitate towards you, which is fact, you know what I'm saying? And there are things in life that are cheap but valuable. Always remember that. The lion doesn't lose sleep over the opinions of a sheep. Very few people's opinions matter in life when the rest are just noise. If your goal is to win, you can't let the opinions from others pull you away from your goals. Haters are disappointed in their own performance in life. And in life that is the only way to feel better about themselves is, you know what I'm saying? What they say, that's the only way to feel better about their miserable life as they try to bring others down, which is facts. See, a hater, bro, a hater gang, you gotta understand that. Let me read that again for y'all. Listen, this is for all y'all. Y'all think I got haters. The lion doesn't lose sleep over the sheep opinions, okay? Very few people's opinions matters in life when the rest are just noise. If your goal is to win, you can't let the opinions from others pull you away from your goal. Haters are disappointed in their own performance in life and that's the only way to feel better is that their miserable life is to try to bring people down. So the only way to make them feel better is to bring other people down. That's how you will know if somebody's miserable, they're a hater. You know what I'm saying? They're not successful. If you see anybody on the internet trying to bring anybody else down, that's because their life is miserable and they're disappointed in their own performance. And the only way for them to feel better is to bring somebody else down. Hurt people hurt people. Always remember that. So when you realize that, you will never worry about another hater. You'll ignore the haters. Like real talk. Like listen. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like once you realize why a hater hate, you won't let it bother you. Like, I know why you hate them. Like, I know why you being negative, you know what I'm saying? Because, see, if they godly and if they successful, they won't have no reason to talk negative about you. They won't have no reason to come hate on you. None of that shit. So, when you understand that, you got to just know how to look at them. Like, I use this one philosophy I always say. I say, if I see a roach on the floor, right, I know that that's a fucking roach. It's simple. I don't have to have no second guessing. That's a roach. So when you see a roach, what you do? You go 9 times out of 10, kill it. Or you're going to just let it go about his business. You're not going to entertain that roach. Very simple. You see what I'm saying? So that's how you got to treat haters. Treat people. Hurt people hurt people. When you see somebody trying to hurt you, just understand that they are hurt somewhere in their life. They're not going to show it on their face. But just know somewhere in their life,